Hello, welcome to another video where I aim to tap in to the depths of my heart to release a pertinent point in the present moment that aims to tap into the heights of humanity to release the potential within the collective and the individual. And on today's topic, I'm touching upon the fear of realizing this potential, fear of releasing one's perception of limitation, fear of individualization, fear of reclaiming your power and responsibility and climbing up to the top, to the peak of your mountaintop. So to begin this voyage of discovery, to begin this route down memory lane, because it really is in our memory, all this isn't anything new, this isn't anything revolutionary. This is in our memory, though maybe for most of us distant memory, an unconscious memory, the memory of the self, memory of our power, memory of our purpose. So it really is a reminder, almost a tickle, a tickle to your subconscious to release its innate wisdom and power and glory. A reminder to remember really what is within, what is dormant beneath the surface, beneath the thorny surface of fear, of memory, of previous pains that haven't been released, that stay with you in the present moment, that inform you through perception that you are not enough, or maybe you aren't able to, or you don't have the power or the control. And so in those moments, you will need to dig deep into those discomfort to realize the treasure that the dragon is guarding fundamentally. Because although the dragon is blowing out fire and it's large and it's scary and it's flying around and it can be overwhelming, if you take time to sit with that, ultimately to befriend the dragon, to be let in to its secrets, to what it is guarding, then in that you will find what is beneath your fear of individualization, your fear of realizing your potential, of remembering your power and responsibility here now. And so I say this with appreciation that it is not easy, it is not something that is achieved overnight. It is a process, and it is a process that will require a softness, a tender ear, and a proclivity to the present moment, to adhere to what is uncomfortable when it arises, to understand its nature as the key to your power, and to not externalize or to deviate from its wisdom. Though maybe it be uncomfortable, it holds invaluable information for you and you alone. Befriend your dragon. Let the fires burn you. Let the fires of the dragon surrender the parts of you that claim that you are not worthy, that you have no control, that you have no power. Be present in the flames, for the dragon will remove the perception of limitation, will remove your attachment to this perception. It will help release you into a lighter being as you remove the weight of the past, as you removes your grip on the past, it removes your grip of it removes your grip of perception from the past that leads to the idea of limitation. And that is important. From that moment, there is no real action required because the memory will occur. It's not an active expression. The active work is the removal of the perception of limitation, the unearthing of what is beyond the fears that come up in your life, come up within. And once you have scratched beneath that surface, become intimate with what the fear is protecting, then there is no active work required. It is only a willingness to observe and to allow what is, which is the beauty. Because it's natural. It's not something you have to work with what comes from that to materialize that. You don't have to work to find out what is, because it will manifest. It is already within you. It is a distant memory underneath the fermentation of fears of yesteryear. And so it is a sacred act, because in this devotion to yourself, it is a devotion to God. As you unearth your innate glory, your authentic expression, which is sacred, opposed to those that go their entire life holding on to the attachment of limitation, because over the years it has become a comfortable belief system. To believe that you are unworthy or limited is comfortable because you are not required. You don't have the responsibility to act in that belief system because you're not worthy, or you don't have the power, you don't have the control. You then can surrender and recline and be like, well, it's not for me. I can never do these things. And so there's a real grip of comfort in that victimization. Not to say that people don't go through hardships, but it's still a choice to adopt the victim status, no matter what. And I would encourage you to deeply sit with your discomfort and to assess your either response or reaction to it. Are you reacting to it, knee-jerking to a state of unworthiness, or whether you remain in that discomfort to respond and say and declare an intention of intimacy with that very nature, with that very essence, and to realize what it is protecting. So just to end this message, this point, the purpose of this video would be to move forward with a softness, to be kind to what comes up within, as beliefs of unworthiness and limitation aren't kind to your sacred essence. They are ultimately a rejection of yourself. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. We all have these, we all go through these in moments. But as long as you don't commit to the idea of unworthiness, and that at some point you soften up and you release the tension and uncover what is through softness, then you shall achieve effortlessly a life of divine magic, a life of ecstatic flow, a life of permanent presence. Sounds like a good deal. So I will leave it there, and I wish you good luck. Bye.